Welcome to this edition of Skip Scoop. We had to take a week off last week, and the network kind of went into hiatus, and the writers, they had to come up with some new material, and with us traveling a lot, it was very difficult to get the show in.
Yeah, it was a tough week for us, and some things happened, but I'm glad we're back.
And that was interesting to see too. The network made a decision to try to go ahead and get some substitutes in here to keep the show, because the show must go on.
All right, welcome to this event. Screwed up already. Bucky, we just finished a weekend series with Oregon. Took 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, I gotta tell you, they go to DeFalco's about once a series, and that's gotta be my favorite. We have another question.
DeFalco's is very good.
People, what do you think? Bucky?
Exactly. We knew what was going to happen.
That did not work out.
Oh, sorry, guys.
But anyway, here we are. We're back this week. We have another great show. A lot went on this past week. We went down and traveled to played U of A this weekend.
Yeah. I don't like to go down there, only when we have to. But it was a good weekend.
That was my first trip to actually stay all night down
I'm sorry.
there. No. It was fine. I enjoyed the week. Played some good baseball down there, and of course, if you haven't heard by now, but we took 2 out of 3 on the road, and which was big for us in a lot of reasons. Not only with the territorial cup point, but it also keeps us in the hunt for the conference championship.
And that's what you keep talking about all year, right?
To me, the most important thing was we want to win championships around here, and we knew that if we go down there and we take care of business, that the Territorial Cup would be a part of that. So, mission accomplished. A lot of really strong performances by a lot of different guys. Eder Rivas getting his first career at bat as a pitcher, and
you got a hit. And now you're going to be bugged nonstop about pitchers BP.
Pitchers think they can hit. But with that weekend, we kind of put that stuff aside. We're getting ready to head out to California and jumping on that bus and traveling to California. We got USD this week and a really, really key and important series with UCLA this weekend. So we'll look forward to getting back together next week after the trip to California. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little nervous, but I'm also a little excited. It's my being at ASU, not only coaching, but I get to teach my first class.
I can't believe it's already summer school. That really crept up on us.
I know. Are you? Do you have everything?
I'm doing some research right now just on followers, and no one has close to your 13,000, but just trying to find a few guys on the team who maybe have 1,000.
Well, that's what this class is all about. So it's about educating and getting people on board. So I'm excited about it.
All right, put your stuff away. Let's do a roll call real quick.
Okay. Well, hey, I am so excited. This is the first I'm teaching Twitter class today, and I thank you guys for signing up. Okay, those of you, everybody in here should have at least 100 followers. Is there anybody out there just to make sure that we have 100 followers?
I have 75. Is that all right?
75 followers?
Yeah.
No, that's not all right. You did not take. This is Twitter. This is advanced Twitter class. You got to take the prerequisite course for that. 75 followers. Please pack your stuff and get out of here. You got to take this. It's a joke. How does that happen?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I should have caught that on the front end.
And the other part. Why Isabel? Why do you have a camera? Why are you snapping pictures?
This is an Instagram 300?
No, this is not. This is not Instagram 300. Get your stuff and get out of here. This is Twitter 101. Let's think of a random scenario. Say, maybe football season. You're watching TV. Kickers lining up. Could be a rival school. Could be any school. Just any school in the country. Kickers lining up. Just going to get ready for a game-winning kick. Maybe what's something you might tweet out there? Just anybody. Yeah. Ed.
So if it's from your school, I would encourage my kicker. Tweet, hey man, you got this. You're gonna make it through. We're gonna win this game. Just positive positive tweet just to encourage. I mean, obviously he's not gonna have his phone, but I'm pretty sure that after the game he's gonna check and be like, you know, like I just had positive vibes.
Well, let me stop you right there. You know that Twitter, you're only allowed 160 characters, correct?
Yeah.
That's it. So like that stuff, that little gibberish that you just said right there, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Terrible suggestion. Terrible. That's an absolutely terrible suggestion. Anybody else? Can we maybe give us something that's maybe a little bit more creative? How about you there in the back row?
How about a little emoji like that?
Like
Like
what?
the
Like
hand
that
clap.
praying or we?
The hand clap thingy.
You know what? It's kind of a generic thing because you're. I mean, tell me the meaning behind that. Are you like wanting them to miss it, or what was the deal?
I don't know, I'm just clapping.
Anybody, and I'll even ask you. Anybody.
I got a real simple idea. Maybe it's too simple, but I don't.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, what if you just thumbs up?
That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about. Bucky, questions of the week, and
Some good ones this week.
this one comes from Bradley from Chandler. I think Bradley.
Thanks, Bradley.
From compliance office is where I think this.
Mm-hmm.
Question for Skip. What is one of Bucky's best attributes, and how does he help impact ASU baseball?
Oh boy.
I think one of his best attributes has to be his hair.
My hair? Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is a full
Your dad just cut it too.
full head of hair, Big Smitty, last episode, getting after it on there. How does he impact ASU baseball? He impacts it daily. He is the motor behind this machine. He is the one that makes this whole bad boy go. That's how I describe it. And that's the last
Thanks,
compliment you will ever get on this show.
Thanks, Brad, too. That was nice.
You guys set me up, Brad. Yo, I like that. Jason from Centralia here. I gotta meet Jason sometime.
Yeah, we gotta have him down for a game.
You know what, Jason? If you ever get down here, you would be a special guest on this show. So
We can get him
we'll
in
get your
that-
question in person.
Can we get him in that chair, maybe?
I don't know about that. Don't
Maybe
push
my-
your luck.
my
Don't
chair?
push your luck. Now, I just gave you a compliment. Now you're overstepping your bounds. Sit in your chair and be quiet over there. My question this week is, Skip, what's your favorite restaurant when you're on the road? You know, talk to them about me and food.
It needs to be quick, needs to be on time, and there always has to be dessert. My very first road trip with Skip, I forgot the dessert. It was a great meal, but there was no dessert, and it did not go over well.
So I'm not really a big foodie. I like food, but it's not like young
You like buffets, and it's interesting because you like the buffets, and our assistant coach recruiting coordinator is.
I like buffets when we're in a team setting,
Yeah.
but not necessarily. So I don't really have one, to be honest with you. I really don't. But I
Just
would
make
agree.
sure there's dessert or else.
Dessert, and that's it. So from Centralia. Here we go. Mark and Lisa Sightsinger. This is actually Zach Dixon, freshman Zach Dixon's mom, throwing the forks up. What a pretty.
I think they're in North Carolina.
That is a pretty setting there. A lot of green in there. So thank you for sending that. This is Brock Durham from Kentland. Brock is my hometown again, Kentland. Brock there's got his ASU hat, and he is looking like a ball player for sure. And then this one I thought was interesting. Former teammate of mine from Miami of Ohio, Steve Sandy, sent this in, and so that's one of our former players. Sam Travis. He's making a trek to the big leagues, going to be there, but I think he thinks there's a strong resemblance, and I kind of see that there, Bucky. You both have that little bit of a bewildered deer in the headlight look there going. So I've got to agree with Steve that I definitely see that. And we'd like to give a special shout out. Special shout out this week to Megan Keeneland. And she's an assistant lacrosse coach here at ASU. And we understand that she's what?
She's a big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show. And we figure, what, you're a big fan of the show. We're going to get you on the show. And here you are. And so you didn't submit this picture. We kind of did that on our own.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yes, Megan, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate the support.
Welcome, Travel Tank Tuesday. Sleeves are rolled up. We're ready to head over to San Diego. Skip always finds some inspiration in Joe Madden and like how he does things, and so we thought we'd create our own on our way to San Diego with Travel Tanks.
We are live here on the red carpet in the first week to California. I got some interesting tanks on the black carpet. I got my man Isbell. Let's go. He's got the nice 100% cotton tank. Indian from the very tribal. Very.
I don't know what tribe it was that I got it from.
60% cotton. The rest is like we just don't know. As you can see, it's just nice and basic. Just nice and basic. Ryan is supporting the Yeezy line tanks.
No way you're really gonna wear that.
10% Polynesian, 90% cotton, 25% Yeezy. Alright? Showing off the nice stomach. Showing off the buys. Showing off Lillard. That's what we got.
Hagee, did you get your tickets? You can get your tickets to the gun show?
Is that the best tank?
Well, it just says ASU baseball.
So it's the best tank.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is going to wrap up this week's edition of Skip Scoop, and hope you enjoyed watching us. And Bucky, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.